This is the same man. One of them is a handsome, successful gentleman. One of them is, frankly, a repulsive loser. What you're looking at here are two scenes of Harry Styles in the movie Don't Worry Darling. In the film, he plays the character of Jack Chambers. For most of the movie, we see Jack as a successful young man in the 1950s who dresses in suits, is well-groomed, and has a highly charming personality. But we learn that this is just a simulation, and then we see the real Jack, who looks like this. Now, Harry Styles might do weird things from time to time, but we can all agree that at least here, he's a very good-looking guy. Watching this movie, something struck me. It's possible that the same man can be either a 2 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 in terms of attractiveness, based on the choices he makes. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 actionable steps this movie taught me that you can do to improve your attractiveness, and hopefully look like this, not like this. In the 1950s, Jack is a man of purpose. He goes to work on a top-secret government project. We see how energized he is by his work and how his wife is attracted to his ambition. He has a zest for life in the morning, and in the evening he is excited to go back to his wife and cherish her. Very excited, sometimes. Now contrast that with the geek Jack. He is unemployed, while his girlfriend works hard as a surgeon to support them. When she comes home, he acts depressive and ungrateful. He has none of that positive energy that made him so attractive in the simulation. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you which Jack you'd rather be. So ask yourself, how can you change your lifestyle to not only be more appealing to women, but to feel better about yourself? Any job is better than no job. Even if you're going to work at McDonald's, take pride in your work and serve the customers as best as you can, rather than be a little bitch and complain about how it sucks to work at fast food. When at home, it's your choice to decide how to act with your girlfriend, roommate, or family. We all have bad moods now and then, but use the 1950s Jack as an example of how to fill the home with positive, loving energy. So a huge part of what makes a man attractive is his purpose and personality, but let's now turn our attention to the physical characteristics that you can change. There is a huge difference in the way Jack dresses when he goes from reality to the 1950s simulation. He wears nice suits, shirts, and ties. Everything fits him well, the colors complement his skin tone, and he always looks put together. Even when casual, he dresses for success. There are no sweatpants nor backwards baseball caps in this ideal world. Now contrast that with the horrendous way that the modern Jack dresses. He wears a t-shirt that looks like it hasn't been washed in days, a wife beater, and sweats. Yes, Jack is unemployed and at home, but you don't need a job or an external reason to look good. You should do it for yourself. Dressing well is the easiest step you can take to improve your overall presentation, and therefore it should be the first step you take. Now let's move on to the hairstyle. Unattractive Jack has long, greasy hair. He hasn't seen either a barber nor a bottle of shampoo in months. Now, Harry Styles has famously good hair, and it was so difficult for the film crew to get his hair looking like this that they actually put him in a wig. Contrast this now with the way that 1950s Jack wears his hair. It's clean, healthy, and well-styled. In fact, many people would agree that Harry Styles looks more attractive in this movie than he does in the real world. After the movie came out, the internet was busy with women saying he looked like husband material, and I think his slick hairstyle was a big reason why. So here are 4 non-negotiables to have good hair. Number 1, choose a timeless style that suits your face shape. 2, see your barber at least once a month and direct them to cut your hair in this style. 3, wash it with shampoo frequently. And 4, take the time in the morning to style it with an appropriate product. Another thing that makes the geeky Jack so unattractive is those horrible glasses. And it's not the fact that he's wearing eyewear. In fact, good glasses can make a man even more attractive because it makes him seem intelligent and sophisticated. But too many men who wear glasses overlook the importance of eyewear when it comes to your style. Glasses can kill your sex appeal or enhance it. The choice is yours. To find a handsome pair of glasses, look at a timeless style like Wayfarers or Clubmasters. Personally, I love tortoise shell. Just make sure you avoid frames like these. I wear contact lenses most of the time, but for my prescription glasses, I like either Ray-Bans or Warby Parker. Yes, you will pay a little more than you would for the cheapest off-brand options, but it's totally worth it. Remember, you're going to wear your glasses more than anything else, so it's completely worth the investment. Finally, the fifth difference between the attractive Jack and the unattractive Jack is his grooming, most specifically his facial hair. The geeky Jack has a scruffy, patchy beard and moustache, which appears to be the result of not bothering to shave, rather than an intentional designer stubble. On the other hand, 1950s Jack is always clean-shaven, allowing his handsome face to be seen clearly. It makes him look more self-respecting, confident and professional. Now personally, I get a little bit insecure about having a baby face, which is why I normally have a light stubble, but I was feeling inspired by today's video to go clean shaven. And I must say, the ritual of shaving is very empowering for a man. It's invigorating, therapeutic, and sets you up for a day of success. There's a reason why militaries around the world still require their soldiers to be clean shaven. What's dumb about the character of Jack is that he could have been this attractive version of himself in the real world. He didn't need it to be the 1950s to get a job, dress well, and groom himself. But instead, he hid away from opportunities to improve and lived like a loser. But I don't want you to have any excuses or mental blocks when it comes to improving yourself. Do all of the things in this video now, even if you're unemployed and living with your parents. Don't wait for some external reason to take pride in your appearance and who you are. Now is just as perfect a moment as ever to take these first steps. Dress well, get your hair cut, and go out into the world as a man of purpose. Because unlike in the movie, there is no other reality. You only have this life. Now, in any mission, it's both helpful and enjoyable to surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you and who enjoy the same things as you. As you might know, I organize meetup events in Chicago and recently London, and these are a fantastic opportunity for like-minded men to meet and form genuine friendships. I've wanted to bring the magic of these events to those of you who are not in a major city but still want to meet gentlemen like yourself. So that's why I have created a private community. In this community, you will find the opportunity to interact with like-minded men in discussion forums and even organize meeting up in person. I'm hosting a weekly Q&A cocktail hour where you can ask me any questions and jump on a video call with me. And there's also a free exclusive video course on what it means to be a gentleman. Your community subscription also includes membership to the all-new Gent Z Book Club, and you'll also be able to participate in members-only challenges focused on self-improvement and gentlemanliness. I've made the price for this community as low as a Netflix subscription because I want it to be accessible to men of all ages all around the world. But this community does need you to make it special and valuable. So in the description, you'll find a link to join us in the community. I'll be there to personally welcome you to the club, and I can't wait to create a truly impactful, positive space where men can express their gentlemanliness and meet others who share the same values. So hit that top link in the description to join, and I'll see you in there very soon.